Okay, hello everybody, welcome to the Riley Show, welcome back to ARMS. Okay, we're just gonna go right into this. I tried filming a Mario Odyssey thing. I was doing a Mario Odyssey thing. I'm gonna upload one of those ones, but the other one, I was beating the dark side with the invisible cap. I basically beat the challenge. On the Bowser, I held right by accident and then died. And then I gave up because I was angry after like 5 attempts trying to go back there, dying at the very end. And then I looked back and it was corrupted anyways because of the microphone. It was plugged in a weird way to the point where it was like staticky. So let's hope that that doesn't happen with this. I tested it out. It worked for this one. So let's see. You know, we never know. So, good news, if you did not see my 2017 look back and my 2018 goals video, I said that probably by my birthday I will be getting a new microphone, like a professional one, so that my gameplay sounds more better for you guys to hear. You know, it's pretty good now, but it's gonna sound like Nathaniel Bandit, man, you know? If you don't know Nathaniel Bandit, you know any YouTuber that's like really popular that has a nice microphone there, it's gonna be like one of those. Yeah, I was gonna originally get it for my birthday, but then I realized that I still have some Christmas money left over. I didn't know that I had this much money because I got some money from my grandparents for $75, and then some more money for $50, and then like some more money just from other places. It's like I got lots of money to spend on like my microphone, and yeah, it'll probably be here around 2 weeks from now or so. Around 2 weeks. I'm gonna order it on the 16th, no, the 17th, and it'll probably get in about a week. I don't know. I don't really have fast shipping on Amazon. I just wait for it, you know. And that day will be cool. I'll have to do lots of testing, so just know that in the video it's because I'm testing a lot of things out with my microphone. I will promise you that there's like a let's say an 85% chance I'll have a video up that day. If my microphone's a little bit too confusing and I'm trying to figure it out all day, then I might not have a video up. Also, I'm still on winter break, so that's interesting and cool and stuff, and like dandy, yeah, that's the word, right? Okay, so we just finished our first guy. Now we're gonna beat up this guy here. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stick with this kind of setup for the entire thing. Besides like volleyball and or basketball, I'll switch it to two fists. Hey, that's pretty cool. To two fists. Hey, that sounds like my cat's name, Rufus. To two fists. Huh. Maybe if you like tutus, I would call him to two fists. But I guess tutus is like two twos. But tutu is like two. You say it really fast, but tutus is just like you say two twos. It's very weird and confusing for me for some reason. Even though tutus is not really a word. And I don't know why I'm thinking so in-depthly on tutus. Anyway, so we just got perfect. That's interesting. It's been a while since I played this game. Sorry, I've just been working on Octodad. I just felt like doing Octodad again because I just had some extra time. I re-downloaded the game and I played Octodad again. But I promise you guys, we will be back. This is episode 4, I believe. Tomorrow we'll have episode 6. We'll have episode 5 and 6, and then yeah. So I believe I have 4 days left in my break, not including today. Winter, so I'll have 8 videos up in that amount of time, so that's pretty good. I'll have 11 videos in the series, I think, if my calculations are correctimondo. No, I'll have 12. Okay. Yeah, 12, that's interesting. Oh, I just realized I have a special and I just didn't say this. I'm kind of into what I'm talking about more than the game right now, but you know what happens, like, if you ever play a game, but like you're talking or thinking about something enough that you're just playing the game by memory, like you're just looking at it and playing it, but all you're thinking about is actually what you're talking about. That's kind of what's happened to me. I'm just playing it, but I'm just talking at the same time. It's like I'm more into what I'm talking about, but I'm playing the game good. Oh, this is the basketball one. So you guys have never seen the basketball one yet, and this one is really easy. All you gotta do is grab them, and then they'll automatically go into the basket. That's easy. All you gotta score is like 10 or 11 points. So yeah, this is really easy. That's, okay. I bet on level 9, it's probably so hard to do. But, yeah, this is a very low level. Like I said, I'm not trying to explode in anger playing this game. You won a badge. Great. I think the badge is for, like, beating this, without, like, 10-0. Or it's probably a badge for playing that, because I've never played it. On this account, at least. I play this game. I have a YouTube account and a Just Me account and a speedrun account and then one random one. Oh my god, no! I fell off the platform. Hey, you wanna die? Oh, I fell off the platform again. It only took me 4 seconds to fall off my platform. Man, I keep on falling off my platform today, I guess. Oh yeah, I stayed on. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm staying on. I'm having lots of weird dreams lately, and I don't know why. Like one was like, you know the FNAF characters, like Freddy, Barney, Chica, oh, Foxy. I hurt myself with my own bomb. The bomb that I hit to release. Yeah, I had a dream that they were in my house, and they were like trying to attack us when we were having a party. Like we had like all of our family over, but then we'd have to hide every time that they come, so they'd come like every 30 minutes to an hour, and then every time that they come, we'd have to hide somewhere, and if you didn't hide, they spotted you, they'd turn you into an animatronic, and then you would be like in control with them, like you would be trying to attack us, so then you would come in, so then there would be more animatronics trying to get you, but there would be like animatronic people, like people that we know, like cousins, and like parents and stuff. Yeah, and it was very interesting, and for some reason, after a while, my mom was like, okay, where are you guys gonna hide? And then I was just like, how about this? We take our bikes and bike away, and then right, I was gonna get, like, and then my mom got one of the bikes out of the garage, and then, because there's 2 bikes in the garage, we have one bike, in another room, and we have 2 bikes in the garage. So, she got one out of the garage, and then one of the animatronics for some reason had this metal fist that would like, it was kind of like the leader of them, and the metal fist was like the one that would chase people and like possess them. So it's like the animatronics would catch them, and then the fist would possess them. And then what happened was, I was going to get my bike, because I didn't get my bike, because, I noticed that the fist went in there, my mom did, and she just closed the door and the fist was in there, and then you could hear like a hoo-ah, because it's like the possessor, and then I was like, I don't want to go in there, so I told my dad to go in there and get it for me, and then he went in there, but he got possessed. He got my bike though, and then he started chasing us, after we started riding our bikes, and then, so if I didn't wake up, what I think I would do is I would be chased by him, and then all of the other guys would try to get everyone else. After they got everyone else, they'd chase me, and then we'd get away, and then they'd go to another house. I don't know. Maybe my brain would work like they still follow us. I don't know. Or maybe I just, like, because I got scared. Like, if you were in the moment where, like, say you were in the moment. Like, I know that sounds stupid, and, like, how would you get scared by a dream like that? But, like, say you were in the moment where there was animatronics trying to possess your family and you to join their side, forever haunting people. And you gotta hide, or else you're gonna be possessed. And, like, that's pretty scary, especially if you're in like a small house. Well, the house isn't too small, but especially if it's like a party of like 15, 20 people, and you're in a small, it counts as a small house if there's like a party of 15 people, especially if there's like 7 animatronics attacking you, and then the animatronics get more, the more people they possess. You know, it's like, it'd be a pretty scary moment, but for some reason, like, yeah, I just, it's weird because I feel like I started having the dream, about the beginning of when I went to bed. I remember, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna dream about, and I started dreaming about it like immediately, and then I woke up dreaming like that. So I woke up. So I started sleeping. I was having that dream, and then I woke up with that same dream. So I don't know what happened. Like if I just like blank out for a little bit and just like only remember a little bit of things, but it's weird. I kind of had the same dream all night. If that's what I think. If what I think is actually true. So, yeah, that's very interesting and pretty cool. Yeah. Another weird dream that I had, it wasn't recent, like that last one was about 2 days ago, but the one that I'm saying right now happened about 3 months ago, and it was about like, so it started off, once again it was another weird dream where it's like, I remember starting it off. I actually remember being like, okay, what's this dream gonna be about? And then like at some points being like, nah, I'm gonna change it to this, you know? It was one of those dreams. So it was like a dream where I was in my house just normally with my family, and for some reason my grandparents were there. They don't come too often, but I see them a good amount of time. So yeah, it was kind of just a normal day. Grandparents visiting. Everything was all handy dandy, nice and butterflies and stuff. And then what happened was we were just walking down the street, because then we decided to take a walk. And then we were like, hey, let's take a walk, and this would be fun and stuff, because, you know, everyone loves taking walks on a nice winter. No, it was a summer day. I'm just kidding, it was a summer day because it was like 3 months ago. My dreams usually take place at the time that it is, but, yeah, for some reason the dream this time was like, took place in fall. So there's like leaves all over the ground, so it's winter time right now, so it's filled with like miles of snow where I live right now, and it just piles like this. Some piles are taller than me, and I'm like 5 foot tall. Yeah, I'm 11 and 5 foot tall. I don't know if that's tall for the age. I seem average kind of height, but taller than some people. Anyway, so then we were walking, and then we saw this little thing in the sky. It looked kind of like a weird portal or something that you think of in like an Alien movie, and it was Alien Invasion. So we were just looking at it, and then on the news, because it was like one of those weird movies where there's like a shop of just like TVs on the news station all at once. So there's like 10 news guys saying stuff to you, and he was like reporting of this weird vortex in the sky. And don't be alarmed, folks. We don't know what it is yet, but we will figure it out. And as soon as he said that, like some things shot out of it, and they were pretty big. And then they landed on like the other half of the town. Like one landed on one half of the town, one landed on the other half of the town. And what they were, and then immediately when they said that, get into your houses, close your doors, lock your windows, close your blinds, do everything you can that they can't see you. And we were like, what are they? And they were apparently, I know. I have lots of weird dreams about animatronic things trying to kill me. Yeah, but they were weird, like animatronic characters. They weren't like Five Nights at Freddy's characters or any like video game based off characters. They were like full-on animatronic metal aliens. So when they were walking down the street, so they were like Godzilla size, by the way. Like their eyes were probably as tall as, like, they were probably as tall as my house in a quarter, and my house is three stories tall. So did I jump like 50 miles higher than usual? What the heck happened there? Huh, maybe I just think I was because I was a little bit higher on the car. I don't know. Yeah, so they were pretty tall, and then we closed all of our windows and we just sat there and talked because we didn't know what it was. We thought, hey, maybe we're safe or something here. We're probably safe, so let's just hang out a little bit. My grandparents were there. It was actually my grandma and my mom. They were going to the shop. My brother doesn't live with me, so he wasn't here at the time. He's actually visiting right now. It's his last day here. sad, right? It's the last day. Anyway, so yeah, we were just sitting there, we were making jokes, and then this thing started walking. We could hear it like a block away going. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was my desk. I was like smacking my desk. That was kind of what it sounded like. It sounded like metal hitting concrete. You know that noise, like metal hitting concrete? It sounded like that, but really loud. And then what happened was he would walk down streets and like look in windows and then eventually steal people and then eat them. So he had like a little part to eat humans. And then what happened was, I actually don't know. What happened was he would take the humans back through the vortex and then make them their own and then turn them into a huge animatronic and turn them into one of their own kind. So they basically steal humans if they could see them and take them through the vortex to their planet or wherever it was and turn them into one of their own kind. So yeah, it's very weird. And then what happened was, for some reason I had a pillow with me. I don't know why. A little couch pillow. I don't know why. I never have pillows, but I just did in the story. I happen to have pillows in the story. And yeah, so I had a pillow, and then he looked in the thing, and we have a little hole in our blinds, so it was like an actual hole that is there. And he looked in with his giant eye, and what I did is, so he couldn't see me, I just shoved the pillow in his face. Like, I shoved the pillow where the blind is, and the pillow is like white, so it looks like the blind, so he couldn't see me. And then, for some reason after that, my dad and my grandpa were just like making jokes like, oh, that happened, and stuff like that. Like, oh, hey, do you want to do some drawing? It's like, yeah, I'll do some drawing when there's an alien apocalypse happening right now. It was weird. It was a weird dream, and yeah, I ended up waking up after both of them came. The other one was definitely more like evil than the other one. Like, the other one was just like, it doesn't see you, it's gonna knock at you, and it just grabs you. Like, the other one has like weapons on it and like spikes all over it, and that one was like definitely more scary, but that one never looked into the room because I like duct taped seven blankets to every window. For some reason we have lots of like blankets, and if I ran out of blankets I'd use towels, so it's like, yeah, I used up lots of things, and then we ended up being safe. Like, they would never destroy a house. Apparently the only thing that they destroy is windows if they saw you, or doors. So that's interesting. They would never destroy your walls, so if they technically could not see you, then you were fine. So, it's very interesting. Like, I have a question for you guys. I know this is pretty much the entire level, and I've just been talking about weird dreams I've had, but people do that all the time with videos. I have a question for you guys. If you've ever had like a weird dream, like what's your weirdest and kind of scariest dream? I want to know your nightmares, or just plain odd one. Like, the first one I talked about scared me, but it was also odd at the same time. It was like, it possessed people, there was a fist that was made of metal, and then they captured people, and it was characters from a video game as well. So it was pretty odd. It was like half odd, half scary. You know, it's one of those nightmares. So you can kind of say like nightmare or odd dream, like your oddest dream or your scariest nightmare in the comments below. That would be fun for me to look at, because I do check everyone's comments. I don't get too many comments, but when I do, I will check the comments always, and I'll try to reply to you. And if I don't do that, then I will press that little heart next to you, so that heart means that like I'm favoriting your comment. So yes, if I do not respond, then I will. So yeah. And I probably will respond to end heart, so yeah, just know that. Yeah, so I don't know why I spent so long just talking about that conversation, but I did. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, so those are some of my weird dreams I've had. It was very interesting. I've had some dreams where a kid came back to school, and he was kind of like really weird. he was normal, but then he became all different, and then like one of them was he came back and he was my friend, but I didn't like let's say like he was a random guy, and I put a backstory to him in the dream where it's like I liked him as a friend, but then eventually we stopped hanging out a little bit because we just both found different friends. It wasn't like one of them where we just stopped hanging out. It was just like you know we all had different friends that we were hanging out with. We'd hang out every once in a while, but not very much. So it's one of those. And then he moved somewhere, and then he came back, and then he changed his hairstyle after we used it. So he used to have like different hair, like swooshy kind of hair. Like I have swooshy kind of hair, and he used it, and then he switched it. And then he came back with that same kind of hair. He looked younger, like 7 years younger. No, he looked like 3 years younger because he was 7 when he had the swooshy hair. He looked 7, and for some reason he was like getting makeup done. I don't know why. He was getting makeup done, and then anyways he came, and then everyone loved him. And then for some reason our school turned into a grocery store. And then I was hiding behind lemons, trying to hide away from him because I didn't want to like talk to him because he was being all like annoying and stuff, and my friends were there too. And then eventually it turned into this weird like boss fight where there's this weird little guy, and his name was Larry Jr. So it's like The Binding of Isaac, except he was a different guy. It was in the same grocery store, except all the stuff was gone. Everyone was gone. It was like a different grocery store, but it was the same like walls and stuff. But then there was like fire and stuff, and then he was a giant worm, just like Larry Jr. And he was like attacking me and like trying to attack you. And then what you gotta do is you got to get buckets of water and shoot him at his different parts of his body. And then once you hit all the different parts of his body, then he'll die. It kind of came into a dream that I had before of where I need to fight all these boss fights, but then what it was I fought the boss fights with my different friends fighting the boss fights. Like I would fight one, then they would fight one, and then the other person would fight one. It's like, yeah, we take turns fighting the boss fights. And anyways, so yeah, that kind of went on for a little bit. Anyways, so I am Riley from The Riley Show. Have a good day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. Whew. Goodbye. That was a fun story.